He claims he realized he doesn't know much about her and wishes to learn more about her, but she continues to deceive him. He sets a meeting with her culinary development team over the phone, right in front of her. When she is late, he insists that she remake the ravioli product in order to save costs while retaining quality. The emotional Mu's handling of Hari is seen by Sung-hoon. Tae-moo is standing outside her residence. Ri's learning of her identity as Jeum-hui in episode 5 of Business Proposal. Tae-moo replays their encounters in his brain, growing increasingly enraged that Hari duped him. Tae-moo texts Hari at work, asking her to meet him near her job. She dashes out the door to meet him for coffee. He then inquires as to where she works. Tae-moo informs him of her true identity and pledges to make her understand her error. A montage depicts Hari experimenting with various ravioli products, but Tae-moo disapproves of each one. Chairman Kang pays a lunchtime visit to the workplace one day. He makes a reference to the approaching founding anniversary ceremony. The chairman also inquires about Jeum-hui, proposing that Tae-moo arrange a meeting for all of them. Tae-moo later approaches Hari, as Jeum-hui, and invites her to the ceremony. She attempts to offer an explanation, but he sees right through her. He makes her pay the penalty charge outlined in their contract if she is unable to attend the event. Sung-hoon expresses his sympathy for Hari to Tae-moo. After all, Tae-moo devised the entire scheme, and he even made it seem like a threat to Hari. He tells him that he loses his cool in circumstances involving Hari. Young SEO tells Hari about the lamp she received as a present from her new neighbor in the unit next door. The camera zooms in on the light, muted their words, as if the lamp were bugged. The next day at work, Hari discovers that her idea for bucket list fish has received a major prize. Her joy is cut short when she learns she will get an award from President Kang himself at the founders' ceremony. She chooses to organize ahead of time so she won't have to go as Hari. Tae-moo, on the other hand, has a strategy to catch her. He sends an invitation to her whole family, so that everyone in her life expects her to go. Hari has a dream in which she attempts to be two persons at once but fails. Meanwhile, young SEO bumps into Sung-hoon in a new eatery. When they are forced to sit together, she draws a funny line between their chairs and insists that neither of them cross it. Hari overindulges at a dinner with her co-workers the night before the event. She contacts Tae-moo to say she won't be able to attend the ceremony but also won't be able to pay the penalty fee. She slips and inadvertently hangs up the phone. Tae-moo gets in his car and searches for her when he can't reach her. He goes around to several stores until arriving at the park, where he discovers Hari resting inside a tunnel slide. She assures him that this must be a dream since he would never track her down in real life. She claims that because this is a dream, she wants to reveal a secret to him. She admits to being Hari and Jeum-hui and apologizes for everything. Tae-moo eventually departs after one of her co-workers comes seeking for her. The next morning, she receives a text message from Tae-moo informing her that he has sacked her. She rejoices, recognizing she no longer has to be concerned. Tae-moo has pardoned Hari. He believes his brain has misled him into thinking he is interested in her, so he goes on a work trip to distract himself from her. But as he travels, he notices Hari everywhere. Even a fictional Hari attempts to get him to confess his emotions for her. Meanwhile, Hari reflects about her relationship with Tae-moo. She expected to feel relieved to be free of her commitment to him. Chairman Kang, on the other hand, calls and invites her to supper. So she phones Tae-moo and asks him what she should do, but he doesn't respond. Young SEO accidentally knocks down her neighbor's lamp at her apartment and discovers a bug installed in the bulb. She gathers the pieces and walks outside to the police station, but a neighbor stops her. He takes up the bag she had dropped. He accepts it, stating that he would repair it for her. When Song-hoon returns from his business trip, the next-door neighbor knocks young Seo down and runs away with the light. Song-hoon pursues him, and they struggle until Song-hoon puts him to the ground. Tae-moo contacts Song-hoon, who informs him about the event as he prepares to meet his grandfather for supper. Hari comes just then. Tae-moo had no idea she was coming, but she claims she had no choice but to comply with the chairman's request. He inquires as to if she is aware of what happened to young Seo. He holds her arm to move her away since she doesn't. The episode concludes with him addressing her as Hari, despite the fact that she is clothed as Jeum-hui.